Okay, so this is our last video for the LV1 Classic. We are going to cover some extra features. For example, our Q bus, our talkback settings, and some other stuff that you might find useful. So if you want to go into your Qs, you can hit the settings option below the clear solo section, and this open up your Q settings. So you can add plugins to your Q bus, and you can have a list of channels and stuff you want to send into your Q bus. Then there are two ways of doing a queue operation. You can do it in queue mode. You can do a solo in place option. So solo in place means that it will solo the channel where you hit the solo button. Queue solo behavior, we have it in latch. You can also put it in single. Then in the source section, we have our input channels. The input channels are going via the PFL source, while our monitors, FX, main have post-pan. So for some reason, if you want your inputs and groups to be pre-pan but post-fader, you can set it like that. We can also send our queue to assign it to a matrix. If you want that, you can open the list and add your output options from over here. So this is the overall Q bus level. This is the Q bus image. And if you have queued something, so if I have like certain tracks queued or soloed, if I want to remove them together, I can hear the clear solo tab and they are removed. Then we have the talkback section. So the talkback section works in a non-latching way. So if I hit the settings over here, these are the talkback options. You can see we can also have plugins on the talkback. We can set a dedicated talkback input from either our inbuilt IO, maybe like input 1 can be our talkback. So for that I have my dynamic mic connected, so I don't need phantom power, and as you can see the talkback signal is coming in and I can send it to different places. So let's say I want to send it to some output. Maybe I want to send it to drums monitor over here. So now if I want the drums monitor person to hear me, I'll just hit talk over here, and now I can communicate with the drums monitor person. If I want to cut my mic from the drums monitor out, be it the IEM or the drum fills, I can hit talk again, and this will turn my voice off in the drum monitors. So you have different presets for talkback over here. You can save them. You also have the option of all, where you are going to send your talkback everywhere. So multiple ways of doing this. You can also hit clear to remove all this. So you can set different presets and save them. Like maybe you want to talk to your drummer, you can have a different preset for your bassist and stuff like that. And you can save them over here and use the presets for talkback. Similarly, we also have a BPM section over here. Like I said, it's the same thing that we have in our mixer settings. This corresponds with this. So you can tap over here as well. You can tap over here as well. So whatever is convenient for you, you can use that. There are some other things we can do over here as well. So we have access to an inbuilt keyboard over here. The keyboard for typing, but it's obviously better if you have a separate external keyboard connected to the console. And then you have your Alt and Control over here. So when you have Alt pressed, things will work in a slightly different way. And Control, again, it's great for copying plugins. Same for Alt. Copying plugins, resetting faders and stuff like that. You can use it. So if ever you are using the mixer and things are not working how they are supposed to, check if your Alt and Control is on. Lastly, if you want to visit the user guide or you have some question regarding a particular feature, you can hit the LV1 Classic over here. There's the quick start guide and the user guide option over here. You can go and read it, and it will help you understand whatever problem you're facing and find a solution. So this brings us to the end of an overview of the emotion LV1. Hopefully you guys found the workshop enjoyable. If you were not at the workshop, hopefully you find this video CDs informative, and hope to see you in the next workshop or in class at Crypto Cypher Academy. Thank you.